We're back. We're back, everyone. I'm Julia.
Wait a minute.
Oh, wait. I'm Daniel.
I'm Julia.
Yeah. And let's talk about where we are. We are in... No.
So, we're... in the videos, we are
Right.
still in Belfast.
We're in Belfast.
This is the second video, technically, of just Belfast, because
Right.
the one
the other
before
one was for
the museum,
Bangor.
and the one before that, was Bangor.
Yeah,
so
this is...
second Belfast.
Yes.
So the Tropical Ravine and Palm House, which is basically a botanical gardens, or
Yeah, that's fair.
one of those things. So this is us leaving Ulster Museum. So
Yeah.
both.
If you saw the last video...
The last video we talked about the Ulster Museum, which was at one end of a park.
Which is that.
And that's that. This is us leaving. And we are making our way towards the botanical gardens. And of course...
Hey, Kelvin.
Of course.
He is
Statue
absolute,
of Kelvin,
isn't he?
He is everywhere.
Yes.
He's everywhere.
Yeah.
They really honor
We're trying to go from
Kelvin.
Farrington to Celsius, and he's over here like, Celsius. How arbitrary. That was way better than my other joke about that.
All right. Now, this is as you're leaving Ulster and you're approaching the
This is the Palm
greenhouse,
House.
the Palm House, greenhouse, yeah. So this is one end. It's a pretty large building, so keep going.
I can keep going.
You can see this is
Very Victorian glass
kind of
house
the
kind
other end, and then at the very end there.
very end.
And this is springtime.
Yes,
We
it's
are.
March,
It is
mid-March
mid-March
in Ireland.
In Ireland, mid-March, Ireland.
I don't know how else to explain what time. There aren't any holidays in mid-March that are Irish.
Quite spring.
Yes.
Yeah, quite green.
Yes. It's very emeraldy.
Yeah, very emerald. As you can see.
Shall we go inside?
Beautiful. So it's still freezing cold outside.
But
inside,
not literally freezing.
Not
like
literally
puddles
freezing.
are now water.
Yeah.
Scotland was more. The water isn't frozen. It's just freezing on your face.
So here's the inside.
Much warmer.
Much
Take your coats
warmer.
off.
Felt like Hawaii. Felt like we were back home.
Uh-huh.
Got a little nostalgic for being
Seriously,
in the
some of
warmth.
these plants.
Some of these plants are pretty familiar. We've got a few different renditions of red ginger that they had here. They have obviously the ones that we see are familiar in Hawaii, but they also have their versions of it.
Yeah, apparently there's a lot of versions of
other
red ginger.
really cool flowers that I don't recognize, but of course ones you do recognize.
Is that poinsettia?
Those are poinsettias.
Hey, I got a point.
Yeah.
I knew the cactus. I
Not
could have said
actually
that.
indigenous to Mexico, but that's another story. And of course some information on the creator of the Palm House.
Yeah, his first name was actually Palm was his middle name.
Palm is
this is his full name, The Palm
and
House.
last name is House.
It's like, hey, you want to get... I should stop.
So I really kind of liked this aspect of the indoors, how they kind of let a lot of the plants kind of grow freely without a lot of intervention. So they've got vines going up and crawling up all over the walls. So I thought it was really cool.
It is really cool. What?
And on top of that, there was a little few variants of insects buzzing around as well, which was,
are you saying I'm bugging you?
which was fun. But as you can see, worth it because look how pretty.
Yeah, most of our pictures
flowers.
are zoom ins like this. Mm-hmm. So that's what a lot of our pictures are.
And it's just a slow walk through. See? And yes, bonsai. Daffodil is my favorite kind of flowers that are not Hawaii. So
now they're all asleep right now because the beds are very soft. What?
And juniper, as you can see, there were random signs placed everywhere. Not everything had a sign to tell us what it was, but it was still a well-kept place.
Oh, it was very well kept.
Yeah.
See?
Pretty.
We like to take the zoom-in ones
Very
because
pretty.
that's what you do when you have
fancy
little plants.
So this was basically the greenhouse that we had gone to, the giant botanical garden.
Fantastic.
Now, the second thing...
This might take a little bit more
This will take a little bit more reference and explanation.
So how do we explain?
So this is St. George's Market. They have events here. They have open markets and performers and...
I mean, it's always an open market.
Artisans.
But there's spaces to perform and...
They have dancing. They have musical groups. Yep. And of course, food vendors, craftsmen... and it was just a lovely little indoor place. It's nice and warm indoors as
Might
well.
be guessing what time of the year we're going to be there.
So let's just say that
St. Paddy's Day isn't really one day in Ireland.
It's a whole celebration over the whole weekend, really.
So,
there's events like constantly.
Especially
Ireland was promoting events. So
in this market, even when we're like, this isn't St. Patrick's Day. Oh man, it looked like this on. Sorry, it looked like this on the inside.
This. So
this is not St. Patrick's Day.
This particular weekend was the St. Patrick's Day weekend, and so their performers were as such. They sold goods as such. This was the beginning. We stepped in literally when they opened.
Yep, maybe an hour they'd been open max.
I don't even think it was that long because, anyways,
and it just feels
was
like
just
this
full.
automatic.
First day, first hour, it was already crazy. We did manage to find a seating after we found some Spanish paella. It was absolutely delicious. Okay, so
what is paella? This is my first time having it.
I mean, it's basically, as you can see, it's fried rice with skewers.
They can see, but they didn't taste it.
It's really
what does it
good.
taste like?
It's a spicy. So you take Spanish rice,
Yep.
throw some spices in it,
Sure.
throw some sausage in it.
Would you say it's like fried rice?
Yeah,
like
why
back
not?
home?
Like a fried rice, just different spice, different sauces.
Sure.
Different sauce.
I'll buy that.
But they have the
Sausage,
barbecue chicken,
hot
just
dog.
barbecued with their own spices and sausage. They have something that tasted awful lot like lechon, but that's the thing. And the third thing, that's the one in the middle there. It was very pork belly fried.
Pretty good.
It was lovely.
Not kosher, but that's okay.
And then that sausage at the other end was awfully close to Portuguese sausage, but then Spain, Portugal. There you go.
Yeah, no.
So anyway,
totally fair.
it was delicious, and we were kind of happy how cosmopolitan they actually are there. They had a Korean barbecue place.
They did.
That was pretty good. They actually had a Chinese food place that was really good.
Which isn't surprising.
Indian food obviously would be there.
Of course.
They had African food.
Oh yeah,
we
had that spicy. Remember the ones who made
chicken,
the little chipotle, the dip.
Oh yes, yeah.
Anyways, Wait,
so
see, this is what happens.
Total food market.
There's a picture on the right, apparently.
So the picture on the right are one of the performing groups we did get to see. It's a little Irish folk. And they play music, but there was also a few times where little kids would jump up in the middle there and start dancing as well.
It was planned. It wasn't just random kids trying to jump around.
So the little girl there with the little bow in her hair, she's one of them that will run up and start dancing.
Right. This is Irish step if you're confused about how Irish this is.
It's super Irish, as you can see, the little redheaded kid at the end there.
Yes.
Super Irish. Different booths that were around, as you can see, not just food booths, tons of artisans from jewelry to whatever. A lot of
Magpie
antiques.
and Honey was not there.
Magpie and Honey.
No, we should go to a show. Oh, interesting.
But
shall we keep going?
Keep going. Here's another group.
This is the other end of the whole thing.
The other end, and it's another group. You can Google them if you want. That's their poster. They had more the traditional instruments and the full.
Is that a harp?
Yeah, so they had the harp, they had all the different fiddles and everything like that. But as you can see, space for kids to jump up and dance.
Yep, there's always space to do the musical instruments and then the step performance or something of that nature. Not any breakdancing this weekend.
No.
Maybe that's a different weekend.
Remember, now, this is still Friday before.
Yeah, this is not St. Patrick's Day.
So as you can see, that whole shelf there is just a portion of the different events that they have going on all over Belfast for St. Paddy's.
Yep.
This obviously isn't the only thing they're doing. They have parades. They have other cultural things that they do. Tom and Ollie, because why not? My cat's name is Ollie, and they had just some of the best.
There's the bread place, wasn't
It's
there?
the bread place, yeah.
They have a lot of other
wheat
things.
bread, the wheat loaf. It was so good.
It was good.
So good.
Delicious. Go there for that. It's worth the plane ticket.
And of course, yet another performing group.
Yep.
Even more stuff regarding St. Paddy's Day, and of course, some
you have
loaded
to have
fries. And of course the cannolis.
I mean, the jalapenos
celebrating
are
St. Patrick's
wired.
Day. And the pistachios made it green. And of course, this is the very outside of the market. So we got the big inside and the outside. This is the end of it. This is the end of the market.
Then, till next time, everyone.
Until next time.